Howdy folks, this is Jackers, and this of course is Morous Goes to Oblivion, and we are here in Skingrad. I took some time between the last episode and this one, as a matter of fact, just before I started recording, to come over here to Colovian Traders and lighten our load. Now there is one more thing I should mention before we get started. Although it is a bit out of this realm, Fallout 76 is not far away. When it releases, I will put everything else on hold, including Oblivion. And how long it all stays on hold depends on how much fun actually I'm having with Fallout 76 and how many questions I get asked, how many videos I get to make. So, that being said, just be advised that Morous may pause in his journeys to Oblivion. All of that being said, now let's turn it over to Morous, the High Elf. Alright, now we are a bit low. I don't have anything in my hand. That could get awkward at some point. Let's see here. Sin Weaver, drain fatigue and fire damage, but it is bladed, so we will, as Blade is one of our major skills. We did pick up a point in Mercantile, moving us one more step closer to level 7. But we have a date at the castle at the moment to speak with the rather unpleasant steward there.
I got nothing to eat.
Really? Well, there's a wood elf right there. He looks perfectly juicy. Ah! I say. Well, off we go then. Over the river and through the woods to Vampire's house we go. And of course, absolutely nothing sinister about the red, white, and black banners. Common. Entirely common. And the flaming bridge, which, of course, is important for strategic bridge purposes. Oh well. Let's try again.
What is it?
You there.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m. It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Is that right? Yes, that doesn't seem sinister at all. Heavy sigh. Well, you know. We mustn't be late for our trap. Max, how are you feeling? Ready to introduce yourself to the local nobility? It is such a lovely place to walk through, I do have to say. Not that I didn't thoroughly enjoy my time in the frigid north.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Weren't you being eaten by a god? Or beggar? Something should eat you, I'm pretty sure. West. We need to go west, he said. Hammer and tongs. All things alchemical. All right. Lord Farquaad, I presume. Let's see here.
Hail!
He did say hail, right? The red, white, and black banners, they confuse me sometimes. Thought it might confuse them as well. And yes, this is west. Outstanding.
I'm listening.
I'm not. Is that helping? I don't know that you're doing that right, but perhaps the horse can help you. Anyway, Grateful Pass. Sounds like a funerary establishment. All right, well... Yes, I'm quite sure those tools aren't for that part of the ground, but maybe they get overtime, I don't know. I think this sheep is stalking that man. Excellent. Go forth and conquer. All right, where are we? Here somewhere. Somewhere right about there. Where's this mine of which they speak? So many flowers. Such a beautiful place. Well, if that's a mine, then it is considerably not... Oh, here we go. No, not quite. Still that way, somewhat. I don't think the man in green really has quite a grasp of how maps work. Well, this definitely is the cursed mine. Something has decided it would like to take a poke at us. Max, would you disabuse them of this? Well, Khajiit, everyone makes mistakes. That was yours. Thank you for the lockpicks, though. And we'll take a look at your weapon as well. Steel battle axe, and of course, extremely unusual, but I am over encumbered. 5 damage, same as the mace, but we're dealing with vampires here, so... Yes, now all I have to remember is how to let it go. Alright. So... here we are. And I suppose we should wait. See what happens, but I would prefer... Oh, well, I don't want to wait until the exact moment, so let's say 12 hours from now. That should put us just before midnight. And I'm sure we're going to do many fascinating things over those 12 hours involving flowers and sheep and curses. Alright, let's stealth here. Black robes. Black robes. Don't trust black robes. They're the necromancers, aren't they? You know, I need to remember... aim higher. Oh, hello. Hold that, would you? And that. Well, I don't know what that was, but I probably don't want it. All right, fine. Look what I brought. I think you first is the appropriate response there. Oh, well. It looks as if the Count is actually helping.
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places?
I didn't
At least your
actually...
gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer.
So, why was Mercator a threat?
Do you not recognize a necromancer when you see one?
You mean me? Oh, no, him. Yes, him.
I suspected Mercator was involved in their cult, but was unwilling to move against him without knowing the identities of his allies.
And... go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I was really only here for a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you.
Yes, wouldn't be the first
Do
time.
you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
Go on.
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
I'm truly sorry. I actually did not know.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
All right. Sorry about that whole being mostly naked in your bedroom thing, too. That was just... I was looking for a book. 8 gold off this necromancer, and your items are worthless. I can't have my arrow back, Arterian, so fine. Mondrar Henim has 8 gold as well. Apparently, necromancers have a standard pay rate. Mercator, you have 3 of my arrows. A copper amulet, 55 gold. And, well, we are going to take your green shirt and pants just to leave you here. Oh, I cannot resist the green velvet shoes. All right, well. Sinweaver there came in quite handy. Why don't we downshift into a dagger that's not quite perhaps so large in general. And while we're at it, a little bit of healing probably wouldn't hurt right about now. I was tempted to ask the Count what he was, but aside from being impolite, it would probably have been one more sign that I didn't seem to know as much as I should. The red eyes do give it away, you know, unless you're a rat. Come along, health. Just a few more steps. And huzzah. Now all we have to do is remember who on earth gave us this. Oh, back to Arminius. Undoubtedly he will want a book.
You must be the Arcane University's newest edition. This humble battle mage bids you welcome.
Well, thank you. And truly, if you were humble, you wouldn't speak to me. You are not whoever it is I'm looking for. It's probably some weird hour. All right, well, let's take a look. How did we do? Hoo-hoo, getting close to leveling up, aren't we? Gonna have to keep an eye on that. Alright, well, let's wait for Raminius. I would say probably only about... maybe he gets up early. Otherwise, shouldn't be too long for him to show up. You are just here all the time, aren't you?
Hello there. Hello. I understand old Dovin Aaron can still teach a bit about alteration. It's true that he's settled down.
I totally heard something
Still,
else there.
He can teach you the basics of lockpicking.
Alright, these people are dying. I'm going to go outside while they have their moment of plague. Yes, air. Good, clean, non-plagued air. Now we can maybe go back in there. Let's see where we are in time. 20 more minutes. So let's just wait an hour. In the plague capital here? No, sleeping in, are we? Well... and... what do we have? Oh, there he
What's here with
is.
you?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
Interesting.
Yes?
I wonder if we're seeing any of the roots of the Talmor
Good morning.
re-arising. Alright, Raminius.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hassildor?
Yes, and he told me that I wasn't after a book.
Saved you, did he? Well, that's a good sign. I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's
Of course
way.
not. Why didn't you just tell me the truth?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, I was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
I don't really care that he's a vampire. I just, I broke into his bedroom to look for a bookman. Why was I sent to Skingrad?
Archmage Travin feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count.
Oh, I got a reaction.
We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
I see. Not really fond of necromancy, are we?
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hassildor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Why does Hassildor aid you?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
So basically you protect a vampire.
It's not quite that simple. Hassildor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
So then you no longer trust him.
We feared Hassildor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it.
Most kind. I don't suppose I could see to some advancement?
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker. Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
All right, do you have any other fascinating tasks for me?
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
No, hit me.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's Tower.
All right. Tell me about this Irlav Jarol.
He's a good man, but council matters have distracted him lately and he's been neglecting his other work.
All right, then. I could have sworn...
Irlav should be waiting for you.
Yes, of course. Archmage's Tower... Whoa, that was a mistake, I believe. No, now he's gone. There he is.
Morning.
Hello.
You're about Vahtacen, are you?
Apparently.
It's a shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Skalil indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Skalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
All right. Tell me about this Vahtacen.
It's an Ayleid ruin southwest of Cheydinhall. We suspect that there are some interesting things inside, so a research project was established. Skalil is there now, working on investigating the ruins.
Outstanding. And who exactly is Skalil?
She's the mage heading up the on-site research. She can tell you more about whatever it is that's impeding their progress.
All right, then. Off we go.
I eagerly await your return.
Excellent. Bob, I'm sure the thing about me having a good head on my shoulders was no slight against you. Sorry, Max, either. Bob still does have his head. Where? Cheydinhall. Cheydinhall. No. Here, southwest. Did he say southwest? Because that looks a bit southeast to me, but either way. To the Black Waterside Stables. Unless, of course, we're approaching that point where we should really think about leveling. Let's actually kick another skill over while we're here. There it goes. Excellent. Now, light armor, security, blade. Okay. Make sure we are following the right path. So it would seem. Ah, one more thing. Where is Max? There we are. And a lovely walk through the verdant countryside. To our next task. Oh, by the way, what kind of amulet did we get? Wait, no, we had that. Spell Drinker. Interesting. 6 points of luck, or spell absorption. Why not? Shield ring. Resist magic versus detect life. Oh, that's a lovely helmet. Chameleon, speed. Well, let's go with speed. Was there another? Speed and shield. All right. Now we're kitted up like we know what we're doing. Harlan's Watch. Who's that wandering around up there? Just folks. Mud crabs, what's the point? I think you'd have to ask mud crabs. Alright. That is a rather steep drop. Apparently, I'm quite good at bunny hopping. There we are. Although, I thought I had some... Ah, there it is. Feathered ring. Let's put that on. So we have our 2 feathered rings. I thought I had some enchanted ring. Oh, here we are. Truly. Not what I expected. Let's see about some light. Do we have any better light? No, that looks like it. Alright, well, some of that, and some of Max. Well, there's some Alien. $18 gold. Cracking us over 2,000. Excellent.
This is a restricted area, I'm afraid. Guild mages only.
Well, Scaleel, I was sent here by Irlov Jarl.
You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
I believe I just did.
Erlov sent you, did he? Figures.
Yes.
He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
Thanks, you have a hammer. Pillar?
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is, or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works.
It's magic.
All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
All right, then. What else can you tell me about Vahtacen?
This place has been nothing but trouble as far as I'm concerned. Since we disposed of the creatures that had taken up residence here, it's been nothing but a fight to figure out how the place works. The pillar has had us stumped for more than a week now, not to mention the injuries it's caused.
All right. Do you have more to tell me about the pillar?
It's connected to the rest of the chamber. We know that much. We just don't know how it works. I've given up trying to figure it out. It's just beyond us. Why Denel stays down there, I have no idea. He's just asking to get killed.
All right. Any rumors you know of?
My favorite town? Anvil. Lovely old stone buildings, and the harbor at sunset is beautiful.
That is Not so much a rumor as an opinion.
Yes?
Oh, well. Let's do this then. Good. Bad, alright.
I won't... Blah. Oh, I'm not buying that one.
I'm not either. I feel like if I did not get that quite right. Unhappy. These two are bad.
That's a... You've got... That don't make me laugh.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'm not buying
There we
that
are.
one. You, don't be silly. I can't argue with that.
I'm sure you could if you tried.
That's... Yeah, I doubt you really... I won't fight you.
Speechcraft increased. Well then.
I doubt you really... That's... You've got a point.
Okay, 77. Well, thank you,
What a
Scaleel.
waste of my talents.
Of course. The Wild Elves magic from the sky. An Iliad cask. Seriously? Bronze amulet. Chainmail greaves. I guess we could carry them. 20 gold. Alright. Well, you know what? I think we will pause here and take on the splendors of Vahtacen next time. We can, for the moment, share some lovely stories between episodes with Scaleel and her torch. So for the moment I will turn it over to Checkers the human. Alright, well, we basically unraveled the book problem for Count Hassildor and Skingrad, and we have found ourselves once again working for the Mages Guild and exploring some Iliad ruins. So I would like to say thank you for joining us, and thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe even just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe. Thank you kindly if you are subscribed. Most of all, though, I would like to ask you to please, take care.